Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm showing you how to restore the F3 debug screen to the version it was before Minecraft 1.21.9, since after that the default debug screen has changed to look something like this, with a lot less information than previously. And so if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft tutorials just like this one in the future. And so in version 1.21.9, there was an update to the F3 debug screen which removed much of the information from this screen. Like for example targeted blocks, day count, biome, light levels, height map, and so on and so forth. So many of these things are now gone from the default debug screen profile. But in this video I'll be showing you all the settings you need to use to actually restore it into its old version. And to do this we will use the debug options menu, and to access that options menu, as it already says here on the F3 screen, we need to press F3 plus F6, so that means hold the F3 key and then press F6 afterwards. That brings you to this debug options screen, where you first have all kinds of text you can add to the debug menu, and then also you have some renderers at the bottom here as well, along with different profiles you can set. So this is the default profile and will contain the information I just showed you on the F3 screen. You can also use the performance profile, which shows even less information. So basically just FPS and memory stuff. But now, how do we actually get all the information we had previously before the update? Well, that's by just going over to the default profile and then actually going through all of these options here and clicking all of them on. Yes, I mean actually all of them. So making sure that all of these appear in the overlay. Don't put them in always, because then you will always have all this text on your screen, which is a bit too much. But if we do this, then you can see that we have all the original information from the F3 screen, although there are a few slight differences. So for example, if we now have all of these turned on, you can see that our coordinates are now on the right side of the screen. This may take some getting used to, because it's something you look at a lot when playing Minecraft. And it used to be on the left side, but sadly there is no way to control which side of the screen these options appear if you enable all of them. So there is sadly no way to restore that, but you can still have all the information we had before and even a little bit extra. And it comes in the form of this blending part, which is blending old. And the second part is filtering none on the right side over here. So those two are actually new, but we can't just turn those two off to completely get it to the old versions, because it's actually linked with, in this case for blending, with noise router and biome builder under chunk generation stats. So we can turn that off, but it means we also lose two of the other lines of the F3 screen. So if you actually want all the information we had previously, then you have to make sure to actually have all of these in overlay. Now, because Minecraft has added a lot of tags, this can also mean that it goes off the screen here. If you have a too low GUI scale, you can change this as well. If you go into the options and then go into video settings, you can change the GUI scale over here. If we set that lower, like this, then you can see all of the tags. There we go. And so personally, I actually recommend that you don't add all of this information back, because it can be quite a lot and definitely not all of it is useful for every player. So for most players, it will just be the best to stick with the default profile and maybe turn some extra things on, like for example the biome you're in, the day count, and maybe one or two more. But you can pick and choose these for yourself as well. Maybe you can let people know in the comments down below what you prefer for showing on your F3 debug menu. That would be interesting to know. But anyway, there we go. That's how to restore the F3 debug screen in Minecraft Java Edition. If you have any more questions about this video, then please leave them in the comments down below. But anyway, there we go. Hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you did, then please subscribe.